to his fun. The freeway lizards on my feeling so good. On the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Twins are looking to break out the Blues here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
In Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up is Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the second baseman.
And the pitch.
Ariz.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Wow.
Man, I love this play. It makes me miss playing third base right here. He smothered it with the dive, and I love how fast he got to his feet, set his shoulders, and threw an absolute bullet across the diamond.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 287 the average coming in. 1 home run and 19 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Estrada ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Ariz today. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Polanco is off of first with 2 away. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Fouled off. 2-2, here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball
And a
4,
good
pitch
at-bat
down.
that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. On to the second inning now for Minneapolis with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And that one yanked just foul. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Fouled away. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As it's grounded sharply to first. The second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 to him now. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Up next, Luke Voit. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Now here's the first offering, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Donaldson's up with it, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Popped high in the air. Urshela is there. 1 away.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Very high, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Left field and deep. Back goes Stanton at the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. So now here is Mitch Garver looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. Garver, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's down.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Cave leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Kyle Garlick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two and two. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. As a team, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league. And digging a bit deeper, a huge part of that is their ability to limit base on balls. They've allowed the fewest walks of any other team. And as one pitcher put it, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to hit. We aren't giving you anything for free. Now, we all know that hitting is maybe the toughest thing to do in sports. So, guys, with their talent and their approach to pitching, it's easy to see why they're having so much success.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Thairo Estrada digging in now. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Now here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
For the Twins, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Count remains at 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 0-2. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Ball
And
2.
they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's
Count
2-1. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he popped him up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
Stepping in once again is Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big power.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Into the box, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next to hit is Aaron Judge, who collected a base hit his first time up. And the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That evens it up 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading up for the Twins, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's
And
ball
he takes
2.
ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And that misses
3 balls,
off the plate
1
and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max.
Next, it'll be Max Kepler. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
And now here is Jake Cave. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2
Count
strikes.
is
The
1
count
and
now
2.
with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
In now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
He's set, the 3-1. That's down low, it's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready now is Kyle Garlick. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Davey Garcia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Luis Arias will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Lined hard to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball, that's out.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada. As he
Ball
looks
one,
at a
no
fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Two and 0.
No strike.
Still only one out in the inning. And that's in there, 2-1. And he lays
Count it
off again,
3-1.
ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's now 3-1 Yanks. And now Jorge Polanco, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went deep last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now back, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Next to stand in is Miguel Sano. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 1. Randy Dobnak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 68, Randy Dobnak.
Now at the plate, here is Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wind up and the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Garland
has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No, that's
ball 2. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here now the 2-2. He's laid off and the count runs full.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 14 homers and 43 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-1 New York. Darren O'Day will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So now to the plate, Jake Cave, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jordan Milosevic is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 81, Jordan Milosevic.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Next up, Gary Sanchez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Thairo Estrada is on deck. The 3-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Their count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Cody Stashak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I got the count.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now the pitch. Three runs already home here. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Garlick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Yankees lead it 7-1. So now into the box is Mitch Garver. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Mitch Garver.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Kyle Garlick.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
It was a walk in his last trip. hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Ball
one.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Pitch on the way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. So here is Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The Twins came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge is retired to kick off the inning. Next, here is Giancarlo Stanton, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Racing back the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate. Gary Sanchez would be next. Now another one hit deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 1. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, flew out last time up.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
baseman,
back-to-back
number
Ks, and
22.
he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. As he
0-1
swings
count.
and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him
No
here,
ball,
and he's in
2 strikes.
control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Hansel Robles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
57. Hansel.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a
0-1.
cold strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Ball
Just a
2.
bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Too high, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Stepping in next, Tyro Estrada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the
0-1, no
bullpen
strike.
now. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
And stepping in, Gio Urshela blasted a solo homer last time up. Now here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now to bat, Josh Donaldson starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed. A full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bat. The right
So
fielder.
next to hit is Max Kepler. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook
Now
pitching right there. Jump
the
ahead in the
center
count
fielder.
0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, did these guys come out swinging the bat today, but their pitching and defense was pretty good too. Allowing just 1 run, They never gave the other team a chance in this one.
8-1 is the final tonight. The New York Yankees used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Davy Garcia earns his third win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And I never blame myself. You getting flow on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz.